Hello, Cam family. How's it going? I hope everybody is safe trading in the market and you have been able to make some profit out of these ranging coins in the last couple of weeks. Today, I'm going to quickly review all the crypto coins that we analyzed in this weekend. And we're going to talk about each scenario that we publish on our Telegram channel and go into details to see which coin has the best potential for buying on spot. So before further ado, let's get to it. All right. The first coin that we analyzed was PEEP. Let's see what we got on higher time frame. Okay, so you can see the price started a correctional pattern right after the bullish move that we got in 2024. And by the end of 2024, price has been kind of coming down inside this channel. Now, you can see there is some recovery forming on the weekly time frame, and it is expected for a retracement to happen before price comes down all the way to these lower support levels. Now, if you want to be a big buyer of meme coins, it's always better to buy them at a safer area because if you get stuck and everything goes down, then you'll be stuck there for a long time. But these two important support areas could give us nice bounce back after wave C is finished, and we can ride it for three target levels to finish wave D. Moving on to the next coin, let's see what we got. We got MyX USDT. Okay, so in this chart, we can say that things are not looking good. Let's see what we have. If you remember, we already published an analysis on this coin on our Telegram channel, and price has been going down pretty well according to our plan after delivering both our entries. And you can see that price is already 66% down from our average entry after losing the support here. Now, there is a chance that we see a retracement forming up to come up and revisit our zone and come down again. If you want to be buyers of this coin, it's better to wait for the wave C to completely finish. And at the end of wave C, after taking the liquidity below here, then you can enter. But before that, we are not bullish on this coin. We published an analysis a month ago, and even then, we weren't bullish. Moving on to the next coin, we got Manta. And here, we already told our members on Telegram that if you want to buy, you have to wait for the price to go up and establish a bullish movement before buying. You can see that we already got one strong breakout above this trend line. If I go to lower time frames, you can understand it better. But price is stuck here and it hasn't been able to actually break above this trend line. So as long as we haven't had a proper breakout, it's better to just wait. Once price breaks above this level, then we can buy at the breakout. And if a pullback happens, we can buy at this level as a backup entry and then ride it for an ABC pattern, probably for profits. But before the breakout, it's better to just watch. And we advise not to jump into this coin. Moving on, we got RLC. Let's see. On the weekly time frame, we have already told our members that price is standing on a strong support zone. So wave C could actually finish at any time. Now, with the support holding price here on the weekly time frame, we can write it for one target and probably retracement for a second target. And if price gets rejected close to the first target, we can buy another entry at lower support levels. But right now, if you are looking for a nice buy, RLC could be one of your choices because it's standing on a very good support to finish phase C. Moving on to the next coin, we got COA. And this is one of the coins that we get requests for analysis every week. And we have already talked to you about this coin and told you that there isn't much to do here except just wait for the price to break above this curve. As long as price is under the shadow of this curve, we cannot say that COA has become bullish. We published a spot analysis a few months ago, and we told you that as long as price hasn't broken above this, it's better to just stay away. And honestly, not much has changed. Although we are in the support area, it's better to wait for a breakout above this. So if you're already inside and holding this coin, it's just better to keep a watch and not add to your positions and just hold it. And if you are looking for buying opportunities, wait for a breakout and then decide to jump in. Moving on to the next coin, we got big time USD. Now with this coin, you can see the price has been hampered down as much as possible since it got introduced. Okay, and with a diametric pattern dragging price all the way down to these levels, we can say that maybe wave G is about to finish and we can expect some recovery on this coin. If you're stuck in this coin, maybe these levels are where you can get out of it. But if you're looking for a safe investment, then there isn't much technical information here. So you can just count on the finishing zone for wave G. If I were to buy it, I would wait for the price to come up and at the breakout, maybe if the breakout is well, I could just buy one step here and then another step here. But if price comes down, then you have to wait and see where this correction will finish because it could go down all the way to hell. There isn't any support for us to understand what's going on. So it's better to just wait a little bit and once things are more clear, then jump in. And next coin is Cake. Pancake Swap is one of the famous coins since 2021 bull run. And we need to see what we got here. You can see that there is a lot of data to analyze, but what is interesting for us is this zone. Okay, right now, we are not very bullish on this coin, and in our opinion, it's better to just wait for the price to come down because you can see that price hasn't been very bullish recently. And even if it shows some recovery, maybe you could trade it in lower time frames. But for investment, it's not at a good, reliable state. Maybe if it comes down to these support levels, then it would be a good idea to buy it. But before that, we prefer not to jump in because you can see that the support goes all the way back to the early days. And until price hasn't reached those levels, it's better to just wait. And finally, the last coin is ARKM. Let's see what we got here. If you want to be bullish on a coin, always wait for confirmation. Some of you were asking how and when to buy this coin, and we believe that if price is going to go up, you have to wait for the price to go up, get rejected from these levels once, and only in pullback we can wait on a reliable support level to buy in order to ride it to three target levels. But before that, it's just better to wait for the price to show some of its true nature before jumping in. Because you can see that this coin has been bearish for a long time. Okay? For over a year, things have been just bearish. And there is no guarantee that this bearish movement is going to stop. Okay? Because 2 days ago, when we published this analysis, there were only three bullish candles, right? And after a day, 24 hours, you can see that we are seeing some bearish candles forming as well. So there isn't much bullish confirmation for us yet. But if price goes up, then we can say that, okay, buyers are back and the pullback would be a nice opportunity to buy. But until then, it's just better not to waste your time and money and wait for a pullback. So that's all we have for today. And this week, it's better to just focus on spot buys because market is almost at the bottom and things may change and we might see another pullback, which could give us a better opportunity for spot buys. We have published already a few spot signals, so if you want exact entry, stop loss, and target levels, just check out our Telegram channel for more details. Don't forget to share this video with your friends, and if you got any questions, just ask it in the comments. Until our next video, stay safe and have fun.